Okay, Lab 7, I think we've come to a point where I will talk about Lab 7 and I will help direct y'all, at least for the rest of class time, which is just under 30 minutes. We'll see how far we can get. And maybe y'all can start filling out this Lab 7 and we can do some group programming and get this moving along. So Lab 7 is take Lab 6 and templateify it. That's basically it. Oh, and class. Use class, templateify the class, and put some operator overloading into it. AKA take Lab 6 and just OOP it all the way. So you notice in here we have an array. You fill out the private contents. I'll let you figure that out. Public, we do a deep copy of the array into the list. This one uses a pointer. Again, if we do a deep copy, do not do a shallow copy. In other words, copy all the contents. Get the length. Index of returns the index of the array where the value is found, returning if one that's not present. Hey, that's the search function from Lab 6. Remove, just like Lab 6, you shift everything down. Oh, here's the operator subscript. Retrieves the element at position. All right. In case I didn't say this in the code anywhere, if the subscript is out of bounds, you let it error out. Don't do checking. Just assume the programmer knows what he's doing, and you let it error out. The programmer can deal with the error novel. And the double equals, that's helpful. Ooh, look at const. And then the destructor. Do a week from today. Good. Oh, you have to do memory management, so make sure you don't leak. I've written some test cases for you. Oh, so nice of me. Okay. All right, let's look at the header file, because, oh boy. Template class T class array. So, just like with a function, you put template on top. Notice everywhere, let's see, index of, let's go down here. You're passing a value of type capital T because we have parameterized the type. Notice that this array, when you want to create one, you give it a constant T. Down here you have it's a template of type T. So this is just like in Java where you want an array list of a certain type. Same thing here, although we are passing the type along because we have it as type capital T for our class. We're going to pass it along to the parameter of that function as well. And there's T. Perfect. All right, let's jump over to the array.cpp. Array is templated, therefore only include the code from the header file. Yeah. Do deep copy of the array. So here we go. You thought the regular function heading inside the CPP file was complicated, and it just gets worse. All right, so this function is templated, so we again must tell the compiler that this is a templated function, and it's templated, we'll call it on class T, so we parameterize the type. By the way, for most of this class, until we get to hash tables, we will only be using this line template class T. It's part of an array class that is templated on T, and we're doing the constructor const T, and there's the rest of the function heading. Okay. And look, I think I've stubbed out most of it. I don't know if I've done, nope, I haven't done all of it. I didn't do the double equals, but I have stubbed out some of it. Great. Let's see. By the way, this morning I did double check the autograder had a minor error, and I fixed it, and I was able to push and get from it, so it should be functioning now.
From which one? On 4?
6.
6.
The autograder starts at lab 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably why I haven't heard much. Because you up on 4. Okay. All right. Fill out the private contents. So we're in an array class. What should we store? Go for it. Well, we won't know the size yet, so we're just declaring it. This is the header file, so we're declaring its variables. All right, anything else?
And the contents of the array.
All right. Oh, for all of y'all, if you've used C++ before, you may not use the STL yet. I will tell you when you may use the STL. Not right now. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Just don't use it. I.e., do not use a vector. It would defeat the purpose. All right.
That's it, right?
That's it. All right. All right. This is a lab, so I'm intentionally being ambiguous. All right. So I like to go ahead and copy this over so I know what it is I'm actually talking about. Oops. Oh, well, let me fix that. All right. So what function is this? Real quickly, what is this function trying to do?
It's trying to take a copy of an array and the size.
And what's it going to do with that array and size?
It's going to copy it into the classes.
Right, into the array object.
Yep.
All right, so we want to copy the array and the size into the array object. All right, let's do it. And I say do a deep copy. size equals size. Anyone want to help him out? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me save that real quick. If you're going to edit length right there, then you're going to want to change this one as well to length. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see if that compiles. Oops. Oh, it did. Excellent.
Does Gawker get angry?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Alright.
Copy test. Let's see what a copy test is. So I create an array, 1, -2, 3, -4, 5. I create, okay, old, and then make a copy of it, cool. And then I ask if ARY sub 0 is equal to 1. Okay, cool, look at that. So if we will, let's see, make copy test. Ooh, failed. Ooh, seg fault. Oh, beautiful. Well, we need to implement some functions like the subscript. Well, also there's another problem here. Can anyone help him out with the other problem with the constructor? This is where I think I need to get like Jeopardy music or something.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did they ever figure out who the new host is going to be?
Maybe it's not being arranged?
All right, well, let's leave that alone for now. There is something wrong. All right, what does this function do? It's your array class being passed another array class, or array object, sorry. Your array object is being passed another array object. What is this supposed to be doing?
It's supposed to take an array object and copy it into another array object.
Okay.
Reference to this.
Well, that was cool. How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see if I can fix that for you. Oh, they're set. Oh, wow. Huh. Wee. That was some epic. That was funny. All right. Okay. No, we definitely want to set ARR, that's for sure. But we don't have array right now. What do we have? Well, that's the class name.
Oh, we have. No.
What's being passed in? Yeah, there we go. It's a reference, so dot. Or you could do subscript. That might work too, actually. Probably either would work. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh.
or something?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we have that function. All right, and we're gonna have to define that function now. Ah, so many things. Get it? Yeah, C++ has this chicken and egg problem where you gotta define a bajillion functions just to get it working. Okay. Probably, well, that's not going to compile. Okay. All right. Yep. It's the same error here as it is up there. So I'm just going to copy that over. Hey, get length. Quick, someone write that. All right, that one looks pretty good. Index of, we're not going to do that because that's lab 6. Subscript, ooh, this is important. Let me read this to you. All right, retrieves the element of position pose. So pose is what's being passed between the two subscripts. This function is templated because the class is templated. It returns a reference to a type of the array class, but it has to be templated on T operator subscript. So what are we returning? All right. That looks good so far. Let's see what happens. We should still get a segfault. Oh, this discards. Oh, we're discarding our qualifiers. Oh no, this will drive you nuts every day. All right, it doesn't want to discard the qualifiers because this. There. Now we're back to a segfault. Good. What's going on here? Well, list is constant, so we had to reach into ARR, which was not, so that it could actually set it equal over there. The problem with doing this is you're calling subscript, which is not a constant function. Another way to solve this would have been to put const right here, but let's not do that. Let's just get around the problem altogether. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I think we've stared at this for a while. What have we got? Yeah, there's error with your constructor. We need to fix that. Think about memory is your hint. Index of is the search. A couple of functions are not in here that you will need to stub out. The remove function and the double equal operator overload is not there. And then don't forget to deallocate your memory. Valgrind will report some errors if it's not there. And I've written some tests. Any questions? Comments? Screams? All right. Well, that is all for today. We're finishing about 8 minutes early. I will see you on Wednesday.